So today, I'm gonna show you how to make your own Minecraft bucket in 3 scales: a tiny scale, medium scale, and a large scale. So let's get right into it. Sorry for that bad transition. For the tiny one, it's obviously kind of hard to make it focus, but tiny one is easy. It's just 2 little pieces. So I can focus. Okay, it doesn't matter, but you can tell it's a 1x1 round and a see-through 1x1 round, and of course, your Minecraft character can hold this. It's not very nice, and it doesn't really look like uh, the lava's in it, but it's what you got. You can also make it look like water-like. I'll show you that right now. So for the water bucket, it would just be, instead of a orange one, it would be a blue one. Now it's really simple. You should probably have these pieces to build this. But let's get into the medium-sized scale. For the medium-sized scale, it's not the best way, but you can use this rocket booster and a 1x1 stud in it. This looks way better. So, but if you don't want it to keep wobbling out like that, let me show you what to do. You're going to want a Technic pin, because Technic pins won't make it wobble out. I suggest gray for lava or red, and then if you're using water, it would be easier to use a blue Technic pin. But you are going to need 2 for this. You're going to need 2 Technic pins. First of all, you want to connect this the Technic pin to the stud, just like that. And then you want to insert that Technic pin into there as hard as you can until the bottom of it reaches that little hole in the rocket. And now it won't fall out, but before you do this, listen, this is why you're going to need 2. Once you take this out, the Technic pin can't come out. But if you want to keep your Technic pins and not waste them, and you don't trust yourself, do not do this. But unless you have another Technic pin, you can do this. So you're going to want to insert in the back, push it in. So once you do that, you just want to take, where is it? Like this, push. And then your Technic pin will be free to come out. And then you can just use your teeth, if you don't mind doing that, just like this, to get both of those out. If you want, you could try, if you have long fingernails, you could try using your fingernails. But that's the only way you can take it out. So that would be for lava. This is for water. Obviously, we have one for lava, one for water, and then I'm keeping this extra Technic pin just in case one of them gets stuck, because it's always good to have an extra Technic pin no matter what. So let's make the water bucket. The water bucket is basically the same. If you don't trust yourself in certain Technic pins this way, where it won't come out unless you use another Technic pin. Oh, that one luckily came out. But I suggest using another Technic pin if it doesn't come out. Just insert it from the back and just push out, and then take the one on here and then take it out. But that would be for the medium-sized scale. For the large one, I found a little way. You're not supposed to use Legos. Let me show you. I don't have 4 orange studs, so I had to use a brown one. But remember, warning: do not do this if you don't trust yourself. So let me show you what you can do. I found the other one, so I can use this other one. But this is what you're going to do, and I'm going to show you how to put them in and take them out. First, it doesn't matter which side, you're just going to put them in on the sides. Make sure you put it on the corners. Do that for each. Make sure you put them on the corners. You can move them around after you put all of them in. So I found the other orange one just now while recording. So before recording, not before, but before this scene, you want to put this in here. So once it's there, move them around so they're pretty stuck in. For most of them might be stuck in. So they might, or maybe all of them might be stuck in, and you want, or wait, also, if you want your minifigure to be able to hold this, put this on the top with the hole in the middle so minifigure can hold that. But the main part, if you want to get this out, you're going to want to have a little bit of long fingers. You're going to try moving them to the edges, not leave them away from the middle. So that way, when they're at the edges, it'll be more easier to get out. And more of them you get out, is more easier to take them out. But once again, if you do not trust yourself whatsoever, I do not suggest you doing this, because it could get stuck. And you might be in a trouble solution. So if you don't have long fingers or you do not trust yourself, do not do this. But if you don't care about your Legos, I guess you could do this to make your own custom lava bucket. I always care about my Legos, but I know there's some people who just don't care and want awesome designs. This is a cool way to make a lava bucket. And also for the medium size scale, I forgot to tell you something. For this bucket, it's going to be hard to put your minifigure hand on it. If it is, just add that there. So if you just want to add the stud on like that, you have your lava bucket and your minifigure will be able to hold it. Same will be for your lava bucket. If you want to make a water bucket, just switch out these orange ones with blue ones for a water bucket, or white ones for a milk bucket. Same thing with this one, or this one, the tiny stud scale. Just switch it out for blue or white for milk or water bucket. You don't want to make orange. I don't have any white ones, or no, I have some, but I don't think I won't spend the time searching up. And I made this video because I was bored, and so you could look or make your own custom Lego lava buckets or buckets if you don't want to put any studs, any bricks in them. It's so hard to take things off on camera. Took that off. Yeah. But I trust myself a little bit, way too much sometimes. So things like this might happen, but do not worry. If you have long fingers, you might be able to push them to a corner and might make them able to come out. Right now I only have 2 stuck in, so pretty easy. One more stuck. I trust myself, but if you do not trust yourself whatsoever, this is a warning. But if you want to take them out the middle, they will not come out if they're in this position. Push them to the corner at most, like this. Make sure they're the corner, nice and softly. You can wiggle it. Yeah, I'm trying to move this into a corner. Then they'll fall out like that. If they're in the middle, they'll be connected to the circle part right here where you can add things like studs and stuff that traps in there. So if you want to take them out, your best guess is just putting it like that, unless you want to put putting them at the edge. Also, I think I just found out a way where you can make a cooler triangular Minecraft bucket, so it's less stuck. Oh, this looks cool. Okay, so if you want to make yours more like weirder or something, make it more blocky, I guess you could just add a bunch of studs like that by just putting these 2 triangles in. But like I said, if you don't trust yourself, I do not suggest doing this. This is a warning. If any of your Legos get stuck, like I said, it's not my fault. So YouTube, don't hurt me, because I gave them a warning. Or you guys a warning. So YouTube cannot hurt me. And also because Legos aren't free. But thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.